Good evening, everyone. Hope y'all have had a great Monday. It's been another seasonal day. We had lots of sunshine this afternoon. Temperatures peaked in the 50s once again, but once that sun set, quickly those temperatures dropped. We're back in the low 30s, right near freezing for most of us. 34 in Jackson, right at freezing in Yazoo City and Carthage, 32 degrees. Low 40s still in Natchez, low 30s for Hattiesburg. We do have a few clouds building in, but still mostly clear skies across central Mississippi and the Pine Belt. That will stay the case heading into Tuesday morning. It's going to be another cold night. I think we'll drop back down into the upper 20s, 27 in the metro, 26 in Carthage, 29 for Hattiesburg. Now, we've had the 20s the past few nights, but I think as we move towards midweek, this will be our last night of 20s, at least for a little while. The 20s are in the 8-day forecast, but for the rest of this work week, those low temperatures will be a bit warmer. Tomorrow afternoon in the mid-50s, so waking up in the 20s, bundle those kids up as they're heading out to the bus stop in the morning. Wear that heavy coat to work. You're going to still likely need a jacket towards the afternoon, though. As temperatures, yes, we'll have lots of sunshine, mostly sunny skies, but still likely to peak in the mid to upper 50s, 55 in Jackson, 58 in Hattiesburg, Carthage, 53 degrees. And temperatures will remain seasonal as we head towards midweek, near 60 degrees by Thursday. And then as we head towards the second half of the week, that's when cooler temperatures will return. Will likely be near 40 degrees for a high Saturday afternoon. The reason for that, more disturbances, more cold fronts moving through, and those fronts will bring us some rain chances. Now, dry for your Tuesday, no worries about rain then. But heading into Wednesday, we'll have an increase in clouds. Also, scattered showers will be possible as early as Wednesday morning, especially west of I-55. But by the afternoon and evening, more widespread rain in nature. Scattered showers Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, lasting into Thursday morning. A couple of lingering showers possible throughout the day on Thursday as well. But then as we head towards Friday, another disturbance will move our way, bringing more rain chances. So we're going to have rain chances all the way from Wednesday even into potentially late Saturday into Sunday morning across portions of the Pine Belt. Let's start with midweek. We're going to have that front move towards us. That's going to allow for more clouds. Wednesday morning, like I said, west of I-55, maybe a couple of scattered showers here and there. The bulk of the rain will move in past midday. Heavy downpours will be likely with a few of these showers that move through. No severe weather threat. This is just going to be some beneficial rainfall. Rain likely persisting throughout the evening, and we'll keep a few scattered showers in the forecast throughout the early morning hours into Thursday as well. About 1 inch to 2 inches of rain looks to be where most of us will land. Probably more people seeing closer to 1 inch north of I-20, higher amounts north of I-20, and then for those north of Jackson, about 1 inch is expected. But then if we do get some training of these showers, 2 inches is not out of the question for some areas, but generally the further south and east you are, the less rain you will see. I think about a 1/2 inch in south central Mississippi, and the Pine Belt can be expected. Now, this is just Wednesday and Thursday. We will have more rain chances this weekend, or even the potential for some winter weather, so let's talk about that. I know on social media, I see it on my feed, people posting these long-range weather models showing crazy amounts of ice accumulation and snowfall. Now, these long-range models, you have to take them with a grain of salt because a lot can change. Now, this is just one model run, so don't panic if you're scrolling through Facebook and you see, this person posted this model run saying we're going to get 2 inches of ice or whatever. Don't panic based on that. I'll tell you, we're 5 days out. Winter weather is hard to forecast here in the state of Mississippi and the South. Temperatures changing by a degree or two can make a major difference, but I'll tell you now, 5 days out from Saturday, there is low confidence in what exactly is going to happen. So a lot can change. I can tell you for sure, though, we are going to have moisture this weekend, Friday through Sunday. So at a minimum, we're going to see some cold rain, and that Arctic air is going to move in. We're tracking temperatures returning to the low 20s by Sunday morning, likely below freezing throughout the entire day on Sunday. So how fast that Arctic air moves in is going to determine the type of precipitation we see, whether it's going to be all rain. It could just be a cold rain for most, but some sleet or freezing rain is not out of the question. So let's look at some models here. These are our long-range models. The European model, this seems to be the more reliable model. It's been more consistent as of late, so let's look at what it has to show. It shows by Saturday morning some wintry mix north of Interstate 20 in our northern counties, but if you look, for the most part, most of central Mississippi and the Pine Belt, it's just going to be a cold rain. Now, I'm saying take this with a grain of salt because these models are just one. This is just one model run. It could change between now and then, but the European model has been very consistent lately with this system. Now, compare that to the GFS model. The American model, it shows throughout the day on Saturday that wintry mix making it further southward, making it south of I-20, even potentially down towards the Pine Belt and into southern Louisiana. So you can just see here, we've got some inconsistencies in the models. These will iron out as we get closer to the weekend, but this is why we can't say, oh, it's going to be this amount of ice or this amount of snow. But the way things look now, I think the higher probabilities for seeing some winter precipitation are going to be north of Interstate 20, really, and the further north you go, the better your chance of seeing potentially some sleet or freezing rain will be possible. That would be up in like Atala County, Holmes County, Issaquena, Sharkey, and Humphreys counties. Y'all, right now, the way things are now, you would have the best chance of seeing a wintry mix. But the possibility will be there for central Mississippi and the Pine Belt. Again, though, this is Monday night, and we're talking about Friday, late Friday into Saturday, and potentially Sunday morning. A lot can change between now and then, so just keep checking back with us. Don't panic just yet. We've still got a lot to iron out before we get to this weekend, but just know that there is the potential for a wintry mix this weekend across portions of central Mississippi, especially north of I-20. So we'll keep updating you on this forecast throughout the week. Of course, our normal newscast all throughout the day, and then here on Facebook Live and YouTube every morning. Meteorologist Megan Hanna will be here at midday. You'll get a meteorologist Roberto Zamora or Gracie Morris, and then every evening for the rest of this week, except for the weekend, Chief Meteorologist Ken South will be here with your latest update. So for now, plan on warming temperatures heading towards midweek. Will be near 60 degrees by Thursday afternoon. Lows climbing back up to near 50 degrees starting Thursday morning. Rain chances Wednesday throughout the day on Wednesday. Best chances late Wednesday throughout the evening. Scattered showers possible on Thursday as well, even into Friday. And then as we move towards Saturday, more precipitation likely. Right now looking like mostly a cold rain, but we will be monitoring for the potential for that wintry mix. And then beyond that, cold temperatures return. We're talking lows in the low 20s once again. High temperatures dipping back down below freezing. The way things stand now, we would be below freezing throughout the day on Sunday. So something that we're going to be keeping an eye on. But again, just keep checking back with us for updates, and we'll keep nailing this forecast down for the weekend as we move towards midweek and the second half of the week. But I hope y'all have a great rest of this evening. Stay warm. Temperatures back in the upper 20s tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna will be here tomorrow morning with your next weather update, and Chief Meteorologist Ken South will be back tomorrow night. But I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all.